All right, now comes the interesting part, but can we get the bets right? It's the exotics. Let's go at the first one. I'll put up the first one for us now. Now, this is the Soccer 6, this is local football.
Yeah, well, I've gone arrows, usual two bankers. I've gone arrows win and draw against Free State Stars. I've put the field in with Sundowns, TP Mzembe.
Wow,
you never know with these.
How good are TP Mzembe?
Yeah, they're not a bad team. A lot of players, well, I think the 5 or 6 have represented the DRC in the AFCONs recently.
So they've got a team.
And physical teams don't seem to suit Sundowns. The Egyptian teams, they can play past, but these Congolese guys are not small. I've gone for the result because we can throw 2 fields in. Polokwane Ajax, can't trust either teams, so I've gone the field there. I think Chiefs will be too good for Highlands Park. Bidvest Wits, now they're 2-1 down from the first leg in Reunion. I think they'll be too good for St. Louisian. And Cape Town City, I've gone 1-2 against Pirates. You could bank at Cape Town City and halve the perm to 108 Rand, but because we can spend the 200, I've thrown the draw in with Cape Town City.
Okay, excellent. Let's go look at the second one.
Second one's the FA Cup one. I've only spent 100 Rand. Even that, I think, could be too big. I've gone Burnley to beat Lincoln. Now, I've thrown the 1-2-3 game with Hertha, Bayern Munich. Hertha have won 8 and lost one of the 9 home league games. Bayern last night played their best team.
Yeah.
Could be back on the rebound. They're 5 points clear in the Bundesliga. So he's going to rotate his team. So if there is going to be an upset, that's one of the two, I think. Man City should win, but I've thrown the draw in because we can. Middlesbrough should be too good for Oxford.
Yeah.
Millwall, Leicester, it looks like the upset of the round. And Chelsea should be too good for Wolves.
108 Rand.
Yeah.
We're back, Budge. Financially, we're back. Right, let's move to the 10.
Yeah, no, the 10's a little bit trickier. Barnsley, Brighton, wheels have come off Brighton a little bit. They drew with Ipswich at home in midweek, but they should get, I don't see them getting weak against Barnsley.
Barnsley struggling?
Well, not a bad team, but inconsistent, but they're just behind the playoff places. But Brighton a better team.
I see you bank at Birmingham.
Yeah.
They got that win against
They played
Fulham.
Preston, my boys, on Wednesday. Is it a Tuesday night? And it was a good game. My boys Preston sneaked in late, 2-1. But they said Birmingham weren't too bad. Now QPR, it's Holloway's team. Birmingham he's not bad. When Birmingham played Sheffield Wednesday the previous Friday, and I watched quite a bit of it, they got beat 3-0. They were the better team for about 80 minutes.
Yeah.
Conceded too late. At home, must-win game, and I think they'll be too good for Queen's Park Rangers. Yeah. Burton, Norwich. Burton desperation at the bottom, Nigel Clough's team. Norwich going well, but their away record is terrible. I think they've only won 1 in the last 6, so I've gone the field there. Man City should be too good for Huddersfield. I've gone, it's a league game, Ipswich and Leeds. I really like Leeds. I don't see them getting beat, but Ipswich at home been scoring goals lately, so I've gone the draw in Leeds.
Then the next one we got is the second
Next one is Middlesbrough should be too good for Oxford.
Yeah.
I've gone the field with Millwall and Leicester. Likewise, Notts Forest and Sheffield Wednesday. Now, under the new manager, Gary Brazil at Forest, they've won their last 3 home games.
Forest?
Yeah, so they're slow. I think they're like 6 points above the relegation places now. Sheffield Wednesday are 6th going well, but it won't be easy. The next one's Lancashire Derby. Wigan have got the worst home record. The pitch is terrible. The rugby league team plays on it every week.
Yeah,
and it's a mud heap. And we've only lost 1 of the last 10 press, and I don't see us getting beat there. And I think Chelsea will be too good for Wolves.
Is that Liverpool's Wolves?
Same Wolves. It beat Liverpool, yeah.
Okay, now Soccer 13, the big cash.
Yeah, the usual 5 bankers and 8 winning draws. And I've banked Chelsea. I think Man City will be too good. Likewise, Middlesbrough. I've gone Brighton win and draw against Barnsley. I've taken the plunge on Birmingham. I think they'll be too strong for QPR. I've given Norwich the nod away at Burton Albion. I've gone win and draw Leeds against Ipswich.
Okay, and then the second sheet.
Second sheet, I've gone win and draw Sheffield Wednesday against Forest. I've banked at Cardiff against Rotherham. Preston win and draw at Wigan. Now, next couple of games are League One. Bradford are 5th, Bolton are 3rd. Now, Bradford are unbeaten at home this year. They've won 6 and drawn 10. So Bolton struggling away from home lately, and Perm allocates I can go win and draw.
Is that the Big Sam's Bolton?
Big Sam's.
Are there 2 leagues down there?
Yeah, it's League One. Yeah, they got relegated last season. So I've gone Bradford win and draw against Bolton. MK Dons playing Fleetwood Town. Fleetwood Town's manager, German international Uwe Rosler. He played for Man City.
Uwe Rosler, yeah.
Now there was always a banner floated around Main Road and the Etihad that his father was part of the crew that bombed Old Trafford in the war. So it was one of the great chirps. The City fans always come. Now they're going well, Fleetwood. They fought. They're unbeaten in the last 15 games.
Yeah.
I don't see them getting beat by MK Dons. Now, the last game, Sheffield United, Scunthorpe, top of the league clash. Sheffield are top. They're 5 points above Scunthorpe, but they've got a game in hand, Scunthorpe. Scunthorpe they've only got one game. They've got 1 point in the last 3 games, Scunthorpe, so I've gone win and draws Sheffield United.
Okay. Interesting stat, Budge. This weekend in the English Premier League, 9 games, only 1 Englishman scored.
Yeah, can you believe? No own goals?
No, it wasn't that goal, funny enough. The centre half for Swansea was only Englishman to score this weekend in the league.
You know that, but...
yeah, so that wasn't too good. But now the best part of the show for me is how the money goes. Now, Budge, just before we tell them our bets, you've added a 6-bet this week because people are saying to you, why don't you accumulate all the certainties?
Well, you know, we've got a certainty. I didn't want to put 1 to 10s and 1 to 7s and 1 to 14. So we worked on about 5.5 to 10, 4 to 10 upwards. So I've accumulated 6. I was looking for a name of it, but there were 6 teams.
Okay, well, let's go through our usual. Our usual now, your handicap treble.
Handicap treble. All these teams have to win by more than 1 goal. You know, I think Burnley will beat Lincoln. Likewise, Middlesbrough, Oxford, and I think Chelsea will beat Wolves. They should all win by more than 1 goal, in my opinion.
Okay, that's a good start.
1580 to 200. Now, I've gone the championship team treble, all the teams that I've gone for playing the championship. I thought Birmingham were good value to beat QPR at home.
Okay.
Cardiff to beat Rotherham, but they have to win by more than 1 goal. So it's 2-1, 3-1. I think there'll be plenty of goals in that game. And I've given Fulham win-draw against your beloved Tottenham on Sunday.
Well, that's the end of your championship treble.
Yeah, so 1680 to 200. Yeah,
okay.
So,
both teams to score.
Yeah. Now that's the one we've actually, that's one we do every week. Barnsley, Brighton, Burton, Norwich, Ipswich, Leeds, and Fulham, Tottenham. You know, I think just over 9 to 1. It worked out those
odds.
4 games. Nice odds, yeah.
Okay, now match bet and both teams to
this
score.
This has been our saviour the last few weeks.
That's
Paul.
right.
Cardiff City and Celta Vigo must win, and both teams in the game must score. So Cardiff City have got to beat Rotherham 2-1, 3-1, 4-1. If neither Rotherham or Osasuna don't score, well, then we do the money.
If and they have to win, Celta Vigo
have to win. Yeah, they play in the Europa League tonight, but they should be too strong for Osasuna, the worst team in Spain. But
and
they're desperate.
Osasuna can grab
I think they'll grab one. They have a go. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, then the Spanish treble.
Yeah, Spanish treble. I've gone Deportivo to beat Alaves, Real Sociedad to beat Villarreal. That's a Sunday lunchtime kickoff. And Barcelona to score at least 4 goals against Leganes, 7-1.
What are Leganes like?
Nah, terrible. And especially after.
Leganes.
Yeah, they are Ghana's. I don't know about anything else. Yeah. So
okay, that's 15-20, and then now here's your 6 or nix accumulator. Now, but this is the new one you've thrown in.
I like to throw teams, and Mark McCabe was here the other day, and he does a little bit of tipping for the Sun newspaper and so on and so on. And they all seem to love these international bets. And there were several teams that I looked at, but they were like 1 to 10s and 1 to 12s or 1 to 7s. So obviously I eliminated all those. But the only team that I came up with at a good price was Monaco. They play Mansig in the Champions League next week, Tuesday. So they've been lucky to bring the game forward. They play on Friday against Bastia. They should be too good for them. They top of the French league, Monaco. So I think they'll win. Likewise, I think Burnley will be too strong for Lincoln. Cardiff will be too strong for Rotherham. Middlesbrough, Oxford, Chelsea, Wolves. And Newcastle are playing Aston Villa at home.
That's a tough one. You know what? Aston Villa have not done well under Steve Bruce at this stage.
Yeah.
What about them turning it at some stage? But it's a hard place to go.
Yeah, away from home. I think they scored 9 goals away from home in 16 league games. Yeah, Newcastle, the pressure's coming on now. They're not in any of the cups. I think they're 7 to 10. I think that's a great bet. So I've added all that in. It's come to like 7.5 to 1. So we took 1,500 to 200.
Should be interesting. It'll be interesting to see those PE teachers at Lincoln if they can get a result.
Yeah.
Steve Murphy's
Sutton Park.
Sutton. Gee. So it looks like a very good weekend's football, as it is most weekends. But we've got the FA Cup, which every now and then you get these big results. And keep an eye out for the 2 underdogs, Lincoln and Sutton. But Budge, should be great. When does it start? When does it all start?
Saturday is the 5 o'clock Saturday.
5 o'clock.
Burnley play Lincoln and all the cup games on Saturday. No early kickoffs now.
All right. There we go. We'll see you next time. Make sure you're on side.